Hey, what is up YouTube, and welcome to my Numeron deck profile for the June 2022 format. If you guys would like to see more deck profiles, please subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment down below what decks you guys would like to see next, and let's get started with the deck profile. First, I played triple Numeron Wall and triple Planet Pathfinder. Both of these cards serve the exact same purpose, and that is to get you to your field spell, because the field spell enables all your plays and it's the most important card in the deck, so you want to have as many ways to get to it as possible. Next, I played triple Numeron Network. This is the most important card in the entire deck. It allows you to special summon number 1, 2, 3 and 4 from the extra deck basically for free, which if they have a monster is usually an OTK by itself. The point of the deck is basically to just get to this field spell as fast as possible, resolve its effect and then OTK the opponent. So that is why I also play a Terraforming and also 3 copies of the map. Map can search you Numeron Wall because it's 0 attack, so it's just another way to get to the field spell. So if we also count the Planet Pathfinders and the Numeron Walls, we have 13 ways to get to the field spell. Aside from this, the entire rest of the deck is basically just hand traps and good going second cards, and also some very important engine requirements that you just have to play. If we go here to a hypergeometry calculator, we can set the population size to 40. Because we have 40 cards in the main deck. Sample size is basically the size of our hand. So let's say we are going second. Successes in population is 13 because we have 13 field spell searches. And successes in sample basically just means the number of these cards we want to see in our hand. So let's calculate how much chance there is to draw one out of these 13 cards going second. Here we can see that there is a 92.3% chance to draw at least one of these 13 cards going second. And let's say if you want to draw 2 of them to play around hand traps or negations, there's about a 65% chance that we are going to draw 2 of them going second. So what about going first? Going first, there's about an 88% chance that we draw one of these 13 cards and a 53% chance that we draw at least 2 of them. For Numeron Network to work, you also have to play Numeron Calling. I play 2 of them because sometimes you need to resolve the field spell twice in a single game. If your first OTK gets stopped, for example, or if you're going first. These are basically the only 2 bricks in the entire deck besides Ciphering Gear Driver. Next, I play 3 copies of Memories of Hope. If you resolve your field spell, this card basically allows you to draw 4 cards because you will have 4 XC monsters on the field. This card is especially powerful going first because you're able to just stack up on the hand traps to survive the opponent's turn and then OTK them next turn. The rest of the deck is basically just hand traps and going second cards. I play triple Ash Blossom, triple Veiler, 1 Ghost Mourner, triple Ogre, triple Gamma, 1 Driver, and triple Infinite Impermanence. In total, if you don't count the Driver, I play 16 hand traps in the deck, which gives you a very high chance of seeing at least 2 of them going second. Let's also calculate how much chance there is that we draw a hand trap. We play 16 hand traps if you don't count the Driver, and let's say we want to see 1 of them. The sample size stays 5 because on the opponent's turn we still have 5 cards in our hand, and as you can see there's about a 93.5% chance that we see at least 1 hand trap. So you're basically going to have an interruption for the opponent almost every single game. But what's really good about this is that if we say we want to draw 2 of them, there is almost a 70% chance that we are going to draw 2 hand traps, which gives you a very good chance of stopping even the meta decks. Gamma is especially good in this deck because if they try to stop any of your field spell searches, you can just stop them with Gamma and then also make an Omega, which can remove itself from the field so the field spell can still resolve. You can replace any of these with any other hand traps you feel would be the most impactful in your format, but I would still recommend at least playing Gamma. And the last 5 cards in the deck are just going second cards that are good against back row decks. So I play triple Twin Twister, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, and 1 Red Reboot. These cards ensure that you don't auto-lose to trap decks, and also that you have a main deck out to Mystic Mine. And that is it for the main deck. For the extra deck, I played 2 copies of each of the numbers. So I played 2 copies of 1, 2 copies of 2, 2 copies of 3, and 2 copies of 4. All of these cards basically have the exact same effect. They can be destroyed by battle, and after they battle an opponent's monster, they can double the attack of all XC monsters you control, so they are extremely easy to OTK with. And then I also play 1 number C1. This card is just here to blow up the field if your OTK doesn't succeed. And then for the Link monsters, I play 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, one Axis Code Talker. These cards are here to get rid of any problematic cards on the field. Going second, then I play one Mega Clops. I play this card because it's extremely easy to make in the deck and some decks have a very hard time outing it. And then I play one Apollousa because it's very good going first to just set up 4 free negates when you use the field spell. And the last card in the extra deck is one Omega, just to make off your Gamma. That is it for the deck profile. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below what decks you guys would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching again. Have a great day and I hope to see you soon.